What up, guys? Welcome to Angelasavalon's YouTube channel. I'm Angela. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below at the end of the video. And of course, do watch until the end of the video, because it's important to get a proper explanation. Yeah. I did mention in my previous video that astrology is very complex, and it is. I feel like it's really important for me to get it out there. I'm not just trying to sell my videos. I really do. I would not be able to study astrology if I wasn't very keen and thorough with it. You have to really, you have to really dig deep when it comes to that, and I'm trying to do that in my videos. I think I'm doing a good job, but at least I hope I'm doing a good job, which I think I do. I think I think I go pretty deep in my videos. That's why my videos are never like 10 minutes or two. They're never like short videos, because I do like to dig deep and really give you guys my fullest insight. And that's why it's important to watch it till the end. I'm just trying to tell you guys the truth. Everything I say is because it is that way. So yeah. Okay, so let's get to it. So in this video I am going to talk about that Aquarius man. I was actually thinking about doing this video about some auto placement, but I'll do this one first. That Aquarius man. Now, I was debating whether to do it about like the sun sign Aquarius man or the moon sign Aquarius man. But I think maybe in this video I'll refer to both. Maybe because the guy I was I know a couple Aquarius sun signs, but the last guy I was involved with, that I was really, really, really fascinated by him, he was an Aquarius sun and moon. That's why in this video I think I'm gonna mention both of them. Yeah, so even though they're very different, the sun and moon are very different, but I'm pretty sure you guys get it. You get where I'm going with this. So yeah, so let's get to it. So that Aquarius man. So the thing that you want to understand most about the Aquarius man, let's for starters, we can start with the sun sign, right? The Aquarius sun sign man. So this man in particular, that his sun and moon were in Aquarius. He has the sun and moon in Aquarius, and also it was like an Aquarius stellium. He had the sun, moon, and Mercury in Aquarius, and also conjunctions to Uranus to his Venus and Mars. But of course, in this video, because it's like sun and moon mostly, I'll just go by that. But the point is, I mentioned all of that just to let you know that he was very, very Aquarian. He had the heavy Aquarius energy. Yeah, he was very heavy on Aquarius and Capricorn. He had his Venus and Mars in Capricorn conjunct Uranus. So he was like, so yeah, needless to say, it was very Aquarian and Saturnian, which they go together because they're both ruled by Saturn. Yes, they are both ruled by Saturn. Okay, I don't care how many astrologers out there are denying that Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. Yes, it is. It's co-ruled by Saturn. Okay, I carry this energy within myself. I myself have Mars in Capricorn, Venus, and Aquarius, and I'm telling you, they both work hand in hand. Okay, just take my word for it. So the Aquarius man. So this man in particular, he was a French scientist. He was a French-Dutch scientist, but more French. He had this heavy French accent, but he looked Dutch. Yeah, his ethnicity, by looking at him, ethnicity-wise, he looked very Dutch. He was from the Netherlands. but he had heavy French accent. Like he speaks fluent English, but he had heavy French accent, and he also like spoke. Man, this man spoke like 5 to 7 languages. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was 6. He spoke like French, Dutch, German. I don't remember what the other languages were, but yeah. My goodness, this man just let's just say I was very impressed. Okay, like I said, I've Venus in Aquarius and Mars in Capricorn, so I was very impressed by him. And I actually mentioned him in the 12th house synastry of mine, because he had his Mercury, Venus, and Mars in my 12th house. So, you know, hence that fascination that I got from him. That was, and to this day, it's been years, and it's been a couple years, and to this day, I'm very fascinated by him. So, So you know what? He's actually, because he has such a heavy Aquarius energy, he's actually a very good candidate to use in this video, for me to learn about the Aquarius man. Because first of all, what you will notice about the Aquarius man is that they look, so first of all, they are very attractive, right? Like, most likely they are very attractive, but the thing is, they have a very unusual beauty. They have a very unusual physical features. Like, when you look at them, when you look at their face, you can tell, like, you'll know, right? You'll know, wow, this you'll be like, wow, this man is kind of attractive, but he looks unusual. He might look almost like an alien, I want to say, but in a good way. He'll be one of those people that looks like an alien, but in a good way, in a very appealing way. Yeah, and I wish I could put a picture of him, but you know, just to let you guys know, like, to what level it can go. He was very attractive, but he looked unusual. He looked like he came from the year 2000 or something. He had very, like, I don't even know if that makes sense what I'm saying. I feel like only people that experience that only the ladies that experience that can know what I'm saying. You know, of course, I'm not trying to go by a certain, gender in my videos, but I am talking mostly about heterosexual relationships, because those are the ones I'm experienced in. And so he looked, you guys get it, right? I was mesmerized by him. It was like love at first sight. So I was very, very, very attracted to him when I saw him, right, the first time. But the thing is, it didn't stop there. It's almost like it didn't stop there, because when he told me what he did for a living, my goodness, okay, so first of all, okay, but you have to understand that Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, right? It's co-ruled by Saturn, yes, but it's also ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the predominant ruler. Just so you guys understand what rules Aquarius. So the predominant ruler is Uranus. Saturn is the co-ruler. They're brothers. Think about them as siblings, okay? Saturn and Uranus are siblings. So with all that being said, because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus rules the future, okay? Like I said in my Mars and Aquarius video, Uranus rules the future. I cannot tell you this enough. Uranus rules the future. Okay, this is the element that nobody mentions. I don't know why. Uranus rules the future. Literally, this guy is a living proof. And because I feel like I can't mention anyone else except him that is not famous. Like, I mentioned like in my Mars and Aquarius video, I mentioned the Elon Musk and Steve Jobs. Both had heavy Aquarian energy, and they basically invented half of the things that make so current reality or current and at the time it was for the future. Now that future is our current reality. You know what I'm trying to say? That's our present, basically. But because this man is someone I know personally, is basically my proof. Is the non-famous proof. Well, yet I'm pretty sure he's gonna be famous, but you know what I'm trying to say. Is the one that I know personally, and he's not famous yet. So he was a scientist, right? I mentioned he was a scientist. His specialty was artificial intelligence, and he at the time he worked on his PhD. So he was an intern at this place. I'm not gonna mention the name because it is I do want to keep it confidential because because I don't want to put his his business out there. So, but the point is, he was a scientist that he was specializing in AI, and he told me that his dream is to have his he told me that his dream is to basically create his own human beings. I kid you not. I swear to God, this is what he told me, and this man was not kidding. He gave me the scientific name of that I don't remember, but I still have it in our chat conversation. So he gave me the scientific term, and he also explained to me the details and everything, because he saw how fascinated I was by him. He saw that I was into that. I think he was even impressed that because I'm a woman that I was interested in that, because that's also one of the things. Aquarius men, they intellectually compatible. Like they won't just go for someone that they're not, that, like, the best way to put it will be, the Aquarius man doesn't just want a pretty woman, okay? He wants a woman that can mentally and intellectually stimulate him. He wants someone, and I think my intellectual abilities really pulled them in, because he even told me, like, he really loved talking to me, and he opened up to me about what he did. So he told me about his dreams, his pioneer dreams, that he wants to create his own human beings, and he wants to save lives. He wants to use AI to save human lives, to create even to create life. Like, it is, and he spoke like 5 to 6, 7 languages, and he was basically he was Aquarius. He was the Aquarius man at its highest vibration. That's what I'm gonna say. It was very unusual, because Aquarius Uranus, it rules unusualness, unorthodox, unpredictable energy, behavior patterns, right? And he told me that about his pioneer dreams, which are very unorthodox and are very scientific, and they're very futuristic. You see, that's what I mean when I say Uranus Aquarius rules the future. He's an example, and I'm to this day, I want nothing but, I want nothing but for him to succeed and achieve all his dreams. And I really, I'm actually pretty sure to this day that it's just a matter of time before he goes famous. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be as famous, potentially as famous as Elon Musk, because the direction is going and is very successful in at this field. Right now is actually, I heard that he immigrated to the States, and is actually teaching at this university, which I'll leave nameless. I know which university it is, but yeah, and he's trying to really evolve science, and he's doing it all. He's teaching, he has done lab work, is doing it all. And that's what I'm saying. Aquarius man at its highest vibration, he will do it all, especially if he has sun, moon, and in a stellium in Aquarius. He will do it all. He will want to change the future, and he will do it all. Like, he will want to really, he's a man of progress. That's why I'm going, especially if he has Capricorn in Daughter, he's a man of progress. Like, he always wants to learn and intellectually progress. That's why, like, his dream woman, he needs for her to be more than just a pretty face. He will not go for a more, even if she's like a 9, okay? Even if she's a 9, let's say, if you go by numbers. No, he will not pick a woman just only based on her being a 9. No, he'll need so I want to say that he'll want a woman that is on his level intellectually, and also most likely he will want a woman that he might even date a woman he works with, actually, because if he's a scientist like the one I mentioned, he might want a scientist woman, because this man wants a woman on his level. This man doesn't do the whole let me bring the bacon home and the woman just sits at home kind of thing. He might not be against it, but the reason why he will not go for it is because it's boring to him. It's boring, and this man cannot stand boredom. They don't do boredom, okay? I'm sorry. You know what, maybe some of the things I mentioned in this video, some women might get disappointed, because I'm really trying to tell you guys the truth, because this man does not like boredom. If you're not on his level, he might not, you know what it is, how guys will keep women on their rotation, but then don't actually interested in ever committing to the woman. Yeah, this guy will not do that. Only if you're really like, if he really doesn't have anyone to, maybe if you're the type to argue, he might keep you around because he really likes a mental stimulation, but it will be very brief. It's a matter of time before he dumps you, because this man is very blunt. It can be very heartless. He will dump you. I'm telling you, if you're boring, if you're not on his level, he will dump you. And he will move on. No guilt or shame involved whatsoever. This man really says F feelings, because he don't do them. He don't do feelings. He doesn't care. They just don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They're like, so here's an example. Okay, let's say he's interested in you. Even if he's interested in you, even if you stimulate him, you're on his level, all of that, check all the boxes, right? Even then, he'll be like, because they're not expressive, they're not, they're very much in their mind rather than in their body. They're not, I mentioned in the Mars in Aquarius video of mine, they're not, they operate on intellect, they're more objective, they live in their objective mind. They don't express, they're not fiery, right? So more than likely this man will be very laid back, very much like very cool-headed. Like, let's say you tell him, oh, you know what, oh baby, you know what, let's go to this place, I heard it's very good, oh, let's go to this event, I heard it's very fun. He'll be like, I kid you not, he'll be like, okay, yeah, cool, let's go though, let's go though, yeah. He'll not be, don't expect him to be like, oh yeah, let's go there, it'll be fun, let's go there, let's party, no, he will not do that. Don't expect the Aquarius man to ever do that, because I'm telling you, you'll be up for a huge disappointment. Like, I know what I'm saying. You will be up for a huge disappointment, and he might not even like that. You know what I'm saying? He might not like the whole fiery, extravagant kind of. No, like, it's like in his mind, it's like too good for that. Oh no, like, and also he has oh my god, his sense of individualism is immense. So if you even suggest to him that if he even gets the idea from you in any way, shape or form that you lack sense of individuality and even confidence, because he might associate confidence with individuality. So he'll be like, if this woman doesn't have a confidence, she might not have a strong sense of individualism, which means she might be attached to him, and no, this man is afraid of that. No, this man values his emotional freedom like no one's business. So if he even gets the slightest idea that you do not carry a sharp sense of individualism, this man might dump you. Like, this man might dump you and move on and let go very easily, like, because he will be like, what, you're not your own person. What, is she gonna cling on to me? What? Ew. No. Bye. And it will be simple as that, and he'll just dump you. And yeah, and you know what, you say many times, because here's the thing, you can even carry a heavy Aquarian energy yourself. You might be Sun, Moon, Venus in Aquarius, and still this man will be like, if he gets the slightest hint that you might cling to him even for like 2 minutes, he will be like, all jealous, right? If he even gets the slightest idea that you possessive, jealous, it'll be like, no, let me get rid of her right now so I don't have to deal with this in the process of the future. Oh, this woman is gonna slow me down. She's gonna get in my way. No, and it will just dump you right there. I'm telling you, like, don't be surprised if you'll do that, because thank you. It can be, I'm not going to lie, you know, there is this astrologer here on YouTube that she says that she basically hates Aquarius energy because she thinks Aquarian energy is very ugly. I'm not going to lie, me carrying this energy myself, I can tend to agree it can get very ugly, because they can be very heartless, they're very blunt. So if you're not if you're very sensitive, you might get so heartbroken, you probably will start hating this kind of energy moving forward. You might be like attracted to it, but also like hate the fact that that's what you're attracted to, because you'll be like, wow, this is such an ugly energy. Why do I even go there? Why did I even, oh my god. Yeah, it will be like that. It's it's unfortunate. But yeah, that's who, you know, that's just who they are, you know, what can you do? That's just who they are. You can't really change this man. This is just who they are. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's going to be like almost 25 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap up this video. So do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your comments at the end of the video. Tell me if this resonated. Tell me if tell me if anything of what I mentioned happened to you, because I really like to hear your guys' stories when you comment me your stories in the comment section. So do that, and do get a reading from me. You know, I feel like I'm really keen on this stuff, so do get a reading from me, especially when my prices are actually they're very affordable. They're actually very nice. They're kind of good deals, because a lot of other, you know, there are other services out there that they charge much more. Like they might charge you 100, 200, and I, you know, for a sinistry I charge like for $80, and like an later child I charge like $40, which is pretty nice, and I still offer discounts. You know, I am trying to build my clientele, so you know, so do, you know, get a reading from me. and email me. You know, my email is down below, so if you want a reading, you just email me. For my email is down below, and yeah, and do donate to one of the links down below. That really helps me, you know. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.